Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. Let me just double check everything is working, then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? All right. All right. Not everyone answer at once. But how was your day? What have you been up to? All right. I think we're good. Move over here. Oh, except I didn't lower the volume. There we go. Welcome in. Let's see. Madrigal, you were here first. Hello, how are you? Emmers, hello. Yimit, hello. Gigi, welcome in. Jonzo, hello. Only a 10-hour day today. It's tomorrow another 12. Sage, welcome in. Hello, how have you been? But we hit the Tulip Time Festival and got some yum yums. Oh, that's awesome. Is the Tulip Festival's in your town? For some reason, I thought you traveled to that. Maybe it's the Apple thing that I'm mixing up. 10 tomorrow and 12 Friday. Yeesh. And Saturday, rest. We drive to the Apple Festival. Okay. How was the Tulip Time Festival? What did you do? What kind of yum yums? I'm okay, Magical. How are you? We will be watching the Star Fox Direct here in a second. I haven't watched it yet. Why is that over? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Let's fix that. It's better. Oh, and Spoots, hello. Welcome in. We don't have follow age set up. You can just click on your name. It'll tell you, or tap on your name. You've been following since January 25th, 2023. But hello. My ankle all healed. So that's good. I don't think I knew your ankle was hurting, Sage. I think it's been that long. But I'm glad that it's fixed. I'm glad time has passed. Just been busy helping my grandma with laundry and cooking. Oh, very fun. So good. Tulip Time is one of the biggest tulip festivals in the world, I think. What kind of yum yums do they have? Is it like tulip flavored yum yums or just general fair yum yums? Also, I don't know why my coffee gets chroma keyed. I promise my coffee is not green. But it does not like it. Typical fair food. Okay. I didn't know if it was like those types of themed festivals where then they're like, everything is made from this food. Like if they have like a strawberry festival, it's like everything is strawberries. Bought a new bracelet. And it track a wolf. I might need some clarification on that. Everything is cake. That's kind of what I was thinking, Jonzo. Like, everything is tulips. It's all tulips, all the way down. We had brisket, elephant ears. That's, like a pastry, isn't it? What is elephant ears? Is that like a bear claw? Fried dough. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay. French fries, got Asian food to go. Nom, 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 nom. Fair food is good. I've only been to one fair here. Pastries are just named after animal parts. Bear claws. Monkey bread. Is that an animal part? Is that technically a pastry? In Vermont, we literally just call it fried dough. Okay. Yeah. Is it different than a funnel cake? Because funnel cakes are just fried dough, right? It's a brand called Follow, and when you buy one, it comes with an animal, and when you get 1/2 off, the sale goes to the organization tracking the animal. I see. Okay, that makes more sense, and that your sentence makes more sense now with that detail. I was like, it tracks a wolf. Your bracelet is a GPS watch tracking a wolf. We are cool or care to be cool. No, I think that's fair. You know, another day, another child meltdown. When I got attacked, this time it was going on before I even entered the room. What? The kids were fighting each other. Fried dough and funnel cake are both iconic deep fried fair treats, topped with sugar, but different composition texture. Fried dough is typically made from a chewy yeast dough. Ooh. Funnel cake. I think I would like fried dough better. I think I've had funnel cake once. Something flat and chewy, while funnel cake is lighter, crispier, and interwoven like a nest. Yeah. Bear, welcome in. My senses have not been making sense recently. I've been staying up late. Too late. Sage, you need to get some sleep. But Bear, welcome in. I've only been to one fair or festival, I guess, here. And they had really good, like, pizza. There was, like, a truck that made pizza. It is! I saw the side duck home you made in Pocopia. It looks wonderful. It looks wonderful. He looks happy. I'm glad that it looked like you were showing him around. In like 5 minutes, we'll watch the Star Fox Direct. I'll just leave it. I'll give you guys 5 minutes in the case there's anything else you guys want to say, I guess. Whenever he gets in the hot spring, I'll take another picture for sure. Yeah, post it in Discord. No, one kid was going off and destroying the room. I walked in for music and had to help evacuate the class and keep the kid away from the others while we waited for security. Oh my goodness, Magical. That is wild. Sassy, welcome in. Hello. How are you? That is wild, Magical. How long did it take them to get everything settled? Yeah, I just mentioned, I don't know why it's chroma keyed, but it is. Yeah, it's because of my shirt in the foam. It maybe it's catching I mean, no, that doesn't make sense because it's brown. So I don't know. It's like a tannish cream brownie color. I wish I was drinking a cup full of silver. Then all my problems would be gone. Jet really is a robot. It's true. Oh, by the way, how is the badge progressing? Has it mentioned anything else? I know it won't progress until Sunday, I think. Actually, I don't know. I think it's, well, I don't know. It said something about, like, upgrading on Sundays, so. Oh, by the way, does anyone want Tachanka? Rainbow Unicorn Tachanka. Yes. Because it started today. There is a badge available. I'll put it on the screen. There's a badge available for people who want it. Bear wants it. We'll switch the category here. Rainbow Six Siege. As a reminder, I just switched it, but wait, do not gift a sub until your chat says, hey, you can earn a badge now. They've added a couple more badges to the system. They aren't available yet, but there's going to be an IRL badge for watching an IRL stream. And oh, I think that's like a community badge, I think. Yeah. But let's see. It was supposed to upgrade on Sunday, but level 2 never unlocked, so I don't know. Oh, I think you... I don't think it'll... level 2 won't unlock until this next week. Because you got level 1 for... Or wait, or do you mean like it's not counting your level 2 watches? I don't think you get level 2 until the end of this week. Let's see. It took about 5 minutes for security to get there, but then they did their typical remove the child for a couple minutes and bring them right back. He immediately started destroying the room again. Saw the class in the room next door with the class having library, though, so I didn't have to deal with it again. Admin was still in there. Dang, that's wild. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad the other students are okay. And I hope that kid gets the help they need. Okay, I see it for me now.
Thanks, friendo. Wha-bam!
Oh. That's weird. Yeah, I saw the picture, Sassy. Yeah, that's odd. It looks like... Rewards upgrade weekly every Sunday. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it's still counting. Maybe it just hasn't updated the little, like, counter meter thing. Thank you guys for the subs, and enjoy your badges. And look at it. Perfect. I only played, like, I don't know. I did not play many rounds of Rainbow Six Siege, so I probably won't get it.
Thanks, friendo.
But Gigi, thank you for the sub as well. And Anonymous.
The hype train roars to life. Choo choo.
Very much.
All aboard.
Guess I'll find it on Sunday. Maybe they'll unlock it as a birthday gift. Is it on Sunday, Sassy? It is. It is on Sunday. Everyone, make sure to wish Sassy a happy birthday on Sunday. Let's see. How wonderful. Well, I hope you... do you have any fun plans for your birthday? I love my Lord Tachanka. I only played... Yeah, I had some friends that liked Rainbow Six Siege. I played some matches with them. Was not good at it. Just terrible. Eventually, they moved on to Apex, and that's when I started my Apex career, and I was very happy about that because I did not like Rainbow Six Siege. Well, I didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. It seems like it has a neat idea. I just didn't really know what was going on. I was not good at it.
A collective cheer. Our hype train.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I played as Mozzie when I could. All right. Well, shall we watch the I was good for a while. Going back now is impossible for me to get a kill. Yeah, fair. Do you guys want to watch the Star Fox Direct? I'll keep the category like this until the hype train runs out. Again, well, I haven't seen it at all.
See you, Space Cowboy.
Going to shower and get dinner. All right, Gigi, enjoy. Thank you again for that sub. We'll go ahead and put that away. Alrighty. So for those that don't know, Nintendo shadow dropped a Star Fox Direct, I guess, today. So let's watch it. Okay, we can actually watch it now. I'll read this real fast. It falls on Mother's Day, so every restaurant will be packed fair. Plus, Mr. Panda is still recovering from the teeth extraction. The bestie and her fam will stop by on Saturday for cake and gifts, but otherwise they'll be low key. Maybe I can talk Mr. Panda into watching. Yeah, maybe. Delete the episode. No! But what other running gag will I have? All right. Let's actually watch it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Last month.
I can't hear it. There we go. I can hear it now. Stop. Play.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Last month, we released the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was enjoyed by many people around the world. To everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much.
By the way, what did I say?
The movie features a certain character who isn't part of the Super Mario series.
What did I say?
That's right, the main character from the Star Fox series.
If it's from the movie. You did what did I say about okay,
now, Fox and his wingman
what did I
return
say?
in their own Nintendo Switch 2 game. This game is called Star Fox. And now, I'll pass it over to Koizumi-san. Koizumi-san.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
What did I say?
I'll be your host for this presentation. Star Fox is based on the Nintendo 64 game Star Fox 64, but the visuals have been completely updated.
Is it a remake?
All of the characters in the game have also been redesigned. All right, let's take a look.
It's time to disembark as the hype train nears its end.
Hold on, let's set that.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you very much for the hype train. Enjoy your badges. Continue. It does feel very Star Wars, that music too. Oh, it looks so good.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
Oh, they went with like more animal, like realistic animal sort of vibe. Uh-oh, what does Slippy look like?
G-diffuser systems check. Sound off, team.
Slippy here. So far,
Oh,
so good.
Slippy looks great.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Slippy was my favorite.
G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
Enemy targets
That's-
up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Oh, isn't it? This is how the start of Star Fox starts too, isn't it? Also, the voices are
What
great.
you're seeing is footage of the game in action. While stage layouts have been kept the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade.
Look at the water.
Slippy, stay in formation.
Banter between characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors. Oh, you got him? Thanks, Fox.
He's got a lot less annoying like
Star Fox.
voice.
Hey there, General. You seem a little on edge. But as it happens, my team's
This
available
is
to
Fox
deploy
McCloud, leader of the Star Fox Mercenary Squad.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox.
The
We're gonna
graphics look
take the
great.
system back from Andros, one planet at a time.
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andros would expect us to launch an assault there. You up for another challenge, Fox?
Scans are showing unidentified energy emanating from within
Slippy
the
Toad
asteroid
is the
field.
team's engineer extraordinaire.
Incredible! Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That base is the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And Peppy Hare is their strategic mastermind.
Is an
and
old
veteran
man.
pilot.
It's into enemy space. Just this. Hit 'em quick and hit 'em hard.
The fate of the Lilat system rests squarely on their shoulders. The R-Wing is a high-performance aerospace fighter piloted by Fox and his crew. It's equipped with a laser. It can also fire charged shots or launch bombs that cover a wide area. The R-Wing can brake, boost,
Oh, we really
do a
waited for the
barrel
last
roll
second.
to repel enemy fire, and even somersault. Besides the R-Wing, an
Look at
agile
that.
ground assault vehicle called the Landmaster
That looks great.
and a modified exploratory submersible called the Blue
Oh, I
Marine
totally forgot about
can
the
also be
sub.
piloted, depending on the mission.
I feel like I liked
The
that
campaign
mission.
will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace in the Lilat system. Corneria is a planet teeming with life and the beating
That's
heart
very
of
pretty.
the system. Ficina is a frozen planet with most of its surface covered in ice and snow.
Get your own target, Fox.
Solar is the Lilat system's
Oh, I
scorching hot
remember.
second star.
I vaguely
And
remember that.
Zoness is a deserted, polluted ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
Cool your jets, cat.
There's also an asteroid field to navigate,
Persistent laser tech!
and the inside of a nebula. From planet surfaces to outer space, a variety of stages await. With free-flying dogfights in all-range mode
Unit, don't let anything through.
That flash.
and massive boss battles, you can look forward to intense aerial combat.
Rob?
We did it. All units, disengage.
Depending on the objectives you complete, the number of enemies shot down, and other factors, the route you take through the system may change.
Wasn't that how the N64 was too?
Replay stages with a different approach to find ways through.
I feel like
that
I
are
remember
off the
that.
beaten path.
Yeah,
Right
okay.
about this, Falco.
I say we trust Falco's instincts.
You worry about your own.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added.
That's good.
These include never-before-seen mission briefings between stages, allowing you to learn more about the characters and the Star Fox universe.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty settings. When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer, and your lasers will remain powered up, making it ideal for novice pilots. In challenge mode, you can replay stages you've already cleared. Complete a variety of objectives that bring new challenges to each mission that you won't find in the campaign.
Defend the Allied fleet! Don't let any of them pass us!
That's pretty fun.
Break through! We'll find out who's coordinating this attack.
Take on these challenges on either normal or expert difficulty. Battle mode puts you in 4 versus 4 dogfights. Players are split between Team Star Fox and Team Star Wolf. Then compete to earn the most points by clearing missions and taking down foes. You can select from 3 stages, each with its own rule set.
Okay, but do they have the mode where you could run around
the satellite towers on
as just a normal person?
Star Fox completed the objective.
Collect as many energy crystals as you can while dodging meteorites on Ficina.
For those who never played Star Fox Versus, you could go on foot and shoot a gun against the R-wings. It was kind of dumb because you were nearly impossible to hit.
You can create private matches with your friends online, or match up with random players from around the world, making for a variety of ways to join team battles. Plus, if one person has the game, up to 4 players can take to the skies locally with GameShare. Or online, using GameShare via Game Chat. By holding your Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse, you can seamlessly swap to mouse-controlled targeting for intuitive aiming and steering.
Slippy, stay in formation.
I don't think I'll do that, but
Slippy, bogey on your tail.
By sharing
got a bogey on my
Joy-Con
tail.
2 controllers with a second player, you can split pilot and gunner duties in co-op.
We're entering Corneria City now. Andros sure has trashed the place.
I'll target the lights on the left. You guys go right.
I totally forgot about Cat.
It's a trap. Take him down. Don't crawl back under your rock. A swarm of lowly flies.
The voice acting seems really good.
Venom airspace.
None of it's over the top, I guess. It's just very, I don't know. Seems
What did you think?
fitting to a sci-fi.
As you just saw, Fox and Company have a more animal-like design in this game.
They do. That's exactly what I said.
Reborn exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 system, Star Fox launches June 25th.
June 25th? What?
By the way, this game also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game chat to look like a character.
Oh, that's awesome.
How do I look?
Oh, that's great.
It doesn't just capture your head
A
movement.
peppy hair VTuber. That's really
Your
funny.
mouth movement? Blinks. And your eyebrow movement as well.
That is great.
If you have a compatible USB camera, please give it
That's
a try.
very funny.
When using character avatars to look like a Star Fox character, friends playing other games can also see your new look. This game also supports the Nintendo 64 controller. Those who played the Nintendo 64 version can enjoy controls that feel even closer to the original. Since its debut on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the Star Fox series has had a long legacy on Nintendo platforms.
Wasn't there? Oh, you could
Along
move the
that
64
journey, it
around.
Set out for adventure. And join the battle in the Super Smash Bros. Series. We're grateful that you've continued to support the series for more than 30
Star Fox
years.
Adventures mentioned?
If you've never experienced the series before, we hope you'll give Star Fox a try. Finally, we'll finish this presentation by sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle involving James McCloud, father of the protagonist.
Oh, that's his father. I was like, the sunglasses? General Pepper.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
Loud and clear. James McCloud here, General. Star Fox is on approach to Venom. No indications yet of any suspicious activity. We'll let you know what we find.
Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place in years. And thank you for accepting this mission, James. You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do you read me? Something's jamming long-range comms. Stay sharp, team.
Are you seeing this, James? According to my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's
Pigma.
more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andross.
It's been years since Andross was banished here, James.
I can't
If the
wait
atmosphere
to see
is
the
poisonous,
All the
end
more reason
game
to figure out
Andross
what's going
fight.
on. Dr. Andross made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is a genius. Maybe he found a way to survive.
Our leader. Such a blue.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Where'd they come from?
Defensive formation! Pigma, where are you going?
I mean,
It's like you
Pigma isn't
told
better.
me. I'm getting into formation.
You two-timing swine!
That
What
seems
can I say?
racist.
My new boss pays better.
Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andross?
Don't let them escape!
I can't shake him.
Hey, Peppy! Catch!
James, no!
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's an order.
Sag.
Peppy?
Too bad we'll never see
Good
James
on,
again.
Fox.
That looks so good. That looks very, very good. Okay, what did I say? Oh, it's going to be full price. Of course it's going to be full price. What did I say? What did I say? Nothing? That is a lie. What did you say when? There was I remember, and maybe you didn't hear it because I did do a spoiler finger. I assume it's Switch 2. I think it's just Switch 2. I said when the Star Wars, when the Super Mario Galaxy movie was like about to release, and they teased Star Fox. Because for those who don't remember, Nintendo just posted like a poster of Star Fox and was like, Star Fox is in the movie. And everyone was like, what a weird, like, they should have just let that be a surprise. But I was like, I think I did do a spoiler finger, so maybe you didn't hear it. But I was like, when I mentioned it, I said, I think that they added Star Fox into the Super Mario Galaxy movie to, like, get, like, younger viewers who have not played a Star Fox game, because there was no Star Fox game on the Switch. So, like, they've added him to the movie so that younger kids can be like, this guy's very cool. I want to play a game with him. And I said later this year, they'll probably release a Star Fox game. What did I say? Boom. It even happened faster than I thought. I was like, oh, maybe it'll be like a holiday thing. I am sure, because that was like the first thing I said. I was like, it's odd that they're just adding him into the movie for seemingly like no reason. And I was like, I think the reason is because they're going to make him very cool. And kids will be like, who is that? I want to play as them. And then they'll release like a Star Fox game. And this kind of works out great because Star Fox 64 is like agreed upon to be like the best Star Fox game. And it certainly was like the entry Star Fox game for a lot of people. So that makes sense. That they're doing like a remake. I hope this sells really well so they make another Star Fox game. I would love to see one that's more in the style of Star Fox Adventures, where maybe there's like, I would love one where there is flight missions and on foot. Appears to be a mix between 64 and the other one that came out on the Wii. I never played. Did I play that one? I don't remember. Also, did I miss anything? All the people saying I didn't say anything. I did say anything. Oh, that part for the movie is very cool. I like that art style. They should do like a Star Fox series or something. That looks like that'd be a fun like cartoon series. I feel like that also, I don't know. I mean, they could do a movie, I guess, but maybe the fact that you guys don't remember is just because you don't listen to me. So do you remember the original box for Star Fox? His character? Oh, it does. Yeah, I do remember that, actually. Yeah, it looks very similar to that art style. I was trying to remember, on the title screen, you could move the 64 around, right? And, like, all their heads moved. I remember there was something like that. The way you complete the mission or different hidden paths you could take can determine where you go next. Yeah, that's right. Jet did in fact say that about Star Wars. Well, I was mostly referring to the people who were like, you didn't say anything. What did you say? There were 2 missions that were from the Wii and that. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe I didn't play the Wii one. I don't remember. Probably not. Star Fox Wii. Oh, 0? Oh no, it's Wii U. Wii U. Or is that the one you're talking about? Star Fox 0, then, I definitely didn't play. But that looks great. And it comes out next month. Excellent. That makes me very happy. I like that it's not going to be a very long wait. June 25th. It's going to be like Control comes out June 24th or something. And I'm going to be like, no! But that's excellent. It looks wonderful. The graphics look great. I like that they have cutscenes, voice acting, all of it. Very, very happy with that. I want to see Star Fox 64. Do they have... So on, in Star Fox, versus they had on foot mode where you would like, you have like a cannon and you would shoot, like if you at the start of a match, or maybe no, I don't think you could change it on the fly. I think at the start of a match you could choose between plane, tank, or on foot. And on foot was just unfair because like you had to have perfect aim to basically shoot someone on foot, and you're just this little tiny couple of pixels basically. Also, his mouth is so wide here. Just it's the widest mouth I have ever seen in my life. It looks hilarious. Time to stream with viewers for team battles. That would be kind of fun. I wish they had like a PvE mode or something. That'd be fun. But I really hope they I hope it sells well. And because they should make more Star Fox games. That was one of the series franchises that I wanted the most in on the Switch. I was like, where's our Star Fox game? I know I've said that on stream before. So I'm glad that they finally were like, yeah, let's do it. But again, I told you, they added Fox to the movie so they could sell a game. And honestly, kind of perfect marketing that they're like releasing it so soon, because like the movie just came out. They're kind of riding the hype of the movie, and if there are any kids who were like, I really want to play a Star Fox game, boom, Star Fox game is out in 2 months, you know. I think, yeah, Mario came out last month, right? So yeah, it'd be about 2 months. Mario Kart, DK Metroid, Star Fox, Yoshi, Nintendo seriously dishing out for the first full year of the Switch. Yeah, for sure. And it makes sense, I think. They definitely need more exclusives, and they need more, like, first-party titles, too. I want to see a new first-party Nintendo game. I believe Splatoon was our last one. Yeah, and when does Splatoon come out? When is that? July? July 23rd. So about a month after Star Fox. So this month is Yoshi, next month is Star Fox, following month Splatoon. Did they announce any amiibo for Star Fox? Like, even on their own channels or anything? Sometimes they don't talk about it in the direct. That would be cool to have an R-Wing. Nintendo so jacked though. 10-minute warning for Direct. Drops new Star Fox game. And that is wild to me. That they were like, hey, 10 minutes, in 10 minutes, Star Fox Direct. I saw like, as I was getting ready, I opened up Reddit and I saw like posts that were just like, Star Fox Direct in a few minutes or whatever. YouTube chat. Oh, I'm sure it was. And it looks great. They did, I mean, I'm glad that it doesn't look disappointing, because that would be sad. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Might have to be my first Star Fox game. You've never played a Star Fox game? This one, it will, I mean, it looks like it, they said it was, what's the word? Like the gameplay was the same. And I imagine, and it looks like it. Like, there were some things that I remembered. There's a part where, like, some buildings are falling. And I remember, like, I played Star Fox 64 a lot. So I remember it. I don't think any of the... I think a lot of... Hannah, welcome in. How's the new season? I think I will probably... None of my Star Fox nostalgia would be able to, like, carry over. Like, I'm not going to be like, ah, yes, I'm a pro at this. But I think it'll be a lot of me going, ah, I remember that after I've gotten hit by it. I remember that now. Yes, yes, yes. It's okay. What do you think of Axel? Even I might have to do the 2 controller for guns and steering. Do you think you're gonna have trouble with one of them? It felt like a fairly easy game. She's okay, not too OP, but very zoomy. I've seen some PC clips that I'm like, this seems like, how do you counteract that? But maybe it was some... She's going to be the new Octane, though. I love that they were like... She seems faster and trickier than Octane, but Octane still has like a health detriment to any time he goes fast. Think it'd be fun us trying... Oh, that would be fun. Yeah. Okay. Because yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it's a very arcadey game. I don't like the movement and stuff isn't very difficult, but that would be fun to split it like that. I think it'd be great if they had like just 2-person multiplayer or something on like full, you know, like it doesn't have to make sense. Well, you could have someone be like Slippy or something, you know, or Slippy was my favorite, even though everyone thought he was annoying. But I mean, to be fair, people say the same thing about me, so it kind of fits. Yeah, I think I really like it. I'm excited. Star Fox next month, we'll play it. That, to me, that's a on launch game. Unless Control 2 comes out next month. In which case we play Control 2. But Star Fox? I hope it sells so well. We'll have to run ads here in a minute, and then we'll get into the game. The game we're playing today is very short. It's like an hour and a half or something. And it's a detective mystery computer game with some, like, what would be, almost like, Case of the Golden Idol style mechanics. We were actually driving home and I saw the tweet and Yim was like, no, I want to watch. So I paused it and we finished it when we got home. Oh, that's great. Star Fox, I mean, such a great game. I loved it. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So for sure no Pocopia then, by the way. Because then I have to save money for Star Fox. So for those hoping for Pocopia, time to start huffing the Pocopium. Because it's not going to happen. Zowie. I gotta afford a new game now. Just got back. What are you doing? I just said, well, we're about to run ads, but I said, Star Fox will be like a on launch day type of game for me. So I said, no Pocopia then. Because I'll be getting Star Fox. So, for those that wanted me to play Pocopia, you can start huffing the Pocopium. Because it ain't gonna happen now. You can blame Nintendo. You can blame Nintendo. Let's see. Or I could gift it to you. It's pretty expensive. And we have beeweek coming up. You guys don't have to gift, you know. If you guys want, you know, to gift me something. beeweek. But I'll get Star Fox next month. That'll be very fun. I'm excited for that. The music sounds good. It all sounds good. I want to play. Now I just need to figure out what we're doing for the next month and a half. But like I mentioned yesterday, also tomorrow we should be getting a code for a game that's coming out tomorrow. Excuse me. So, and I think that'll take 2 streams, if I were to guess. Yeah, what did you say the game was again? I said you'd find out tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you guys, but it's a walking sim. It should be good. Nice try. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Okay. So again, we are going to play a game today that's like a detective mystery crime solving game today. Though it's all like interface, like we're on a computer. I've heard it's good. I've also heard it's very short, so it'll be, you know, hopefully won't take us very long. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll run ads now, and then we'll come back, get into the game. So if you need a stand-up stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc. Now's a perfect time to go do so. And then we'll BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Hello, welcome back. Be gone train? What does that mean? No way they don't either re-release Fox, Falco Amiibo, or release new Amiibo. Surely, right? Star Fox is 50 digital or 60 physical. Now that, whoa, that's actually very surprising. That's very surprising. The train took over Tachanka. The train. The hype train took over Tachanka. What does that mean? Bonk. That emote. Yes, it replaced him in my name. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes. I see. Yes, I see it now. It makes sense to me. Okay, it's bedtime now. Emmers, have a good night. Was fun. Yeah, that was fun. And thank you for the game info. I'm glad that it's going to just be 50 doll hairs. It's very surprising for Nintendo. Yeah, I typically like physical games as well, but now, you know, with it being cheaper. Yeah. So we're playing Lost Wiki Kozlovka. We are solving a mystery. Someone went missing or something, or died or something. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's like anachronistic. So I think this is supposed to take place in like the 90s or something. Or, yeah. But we're going to be using like a Wikipedia, like, you know, computer. But anyway, lots of reading, mostly at a computer. Oh, I probably need a keyboard. Also, I'm realizing maybe it's mouse only, but 78092. Lysenko.v at Kozlovka.local. Potential job in Kozlovka. I've read your articles and I think you can notice what others miss. You're thorough and, more importantly, careful. That's what I need. I've granted you limited access to the database. It holds more than enough if you know where to look. Attachments, database, instructions. Use the hyperlinks to navigate around the database. Drag the right words into the report. When you are satisfied with your conclusions, submit the findings to me. I will review them. Zoom and enhance. Redacted bypass. Enter your system code followed by local area. Blank is a quiet town in Zarnava. Kozlovka? Let's read through this. Kozlovka is a small town located in the eastern region of Zarnava, nestled at the edge of the forest. The town boasts its agriculture achievements with incredibly fertile soil. Kozlovka was founded in 1887 and survived significant challenges, including German occupation during World War II and the later Soviet influence. What is this? Oh. Okay. can I resize beside the forest? At the heart of the forest, a tall tree stands proud. The locals refer to as, let's see if we go to the forest. The forest is located next to the town of Kozlovka. Known for its distinctive natural features, it is home to an ancient tree, the Draken Oak, which is believed to be over 1,000 years old. It is also home to a unique and rare fungus, symbiotic ergot. That looks normal. Looks very normal. The town itself has a thriving something business. Drakensis is a rare and ancient tree. Carving of the trunk was said to be a pagan tradition to honor the agricultural season. It is protected by the Zarnavian government in 1991. After establishing their independence, the tree is the primary host for the fungus. Creepy? Yeah, no, I'm sure it's normal. Sure, it's very normal. Agriculture. Submit findings? Kovlovka is a quiet town. Continue. I wonder if would it pop up if there's something bad? You found something, but not enough. If you want to keep going, you'll need to understand where this place began. Look for patterns and connections. The flowchart is a tool, not a solution. Follow the threads, not the labels. Okay. Engraved on the tree, there are 2 runes. So hold on. This is... Okay, so we can click on it. It just says the top being blank and the bottom being blank. These beliefs are not unfounded, for there are colonies of blank around the tree. Claviceps symbiotica is a unique fungus found in the forest that relies on a symbiotic relationship with their plant host, the Draken Oak. The fungus known to cause extraordinary fertility of the surrounding land. Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky was the leading expert in the symbiotic ergot. Though uncommon, it can also be used as a medicinal herb. So hold on. Does this tell me... Hold on. Draken Oak. Click on the hyperlink to access an article. Bookmark. Flowchart gives you access to any visited article. Click and drag to navigate. Does it show what, like... Oh, undiscovered links. Okay. So I don't think we've done... Ooh. Access restricted. Zarnavian Cultural Preservation Initiative. Passcode required. Passcode hint. Year of Zarnava Independence. 1991. This is not very secure. Passcode accepted. Locating. Info. Zarnavian Cultural Preservation Initiative. This initiative started in 1991 when Zarnava gained its independence. Its purpose was to preserve sites and documents of cultural significance. Maybe I should move these over here so you guys can, like, read things as well. See below the list of topics related to the ZCPI. Slavic rune symbols. Zarnavians have an Eastern Slavic ancestry and form pagan beliefs, some of which come in the form of runes. Few locals, like the witch, still believe they hold power. Okay, so there's just someone in the town just known as the witch. See below the common Slavic symbols. Okay. Hold on. The witch? Oh, okay. And she has her own Wikipedia page? Wild. By the way, is the, like, CRT effect annoying? Is that annoying, like, behind me? Because you can turn that off. If that's like... What do we think? CRT on or off? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? I don't know. I looked at my preview for a second and I was like, is that annoying? Everything's kind of shaking. And I can't tell. I wonder. Hold on. Let me see something. It's not bothering me at all. Okay, hold on. Let me just also double check. I know sometimes when there's like a lot of like little movement, it like everything looks fuzzier on stream. If I stop it, sort of like when I do I feel like when I warp in No Man's Sky, I can tell that everything looks fuzzier because it's like trying to... Okay, hold on. I want to see... Yeah, the quality looks worse. So I'm going to turn off the CRT effect. Because that way everything stays at least sharp on stream, like my camera. Oh, I hope that goes well, Magical. All right. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna keep it like that. All right. Witch is a local shaman who owns a small shop on Kozlovka High Street. She is most known for her appearance with her iconic one bloodshot eye. I have one bloodshot eye today. Even as a pillar of Kozlovka's culture, there is a decline in interest for ancient pagan rituals. As a tourist, you can get her signature spiritual chalk. Spiritual chalk is the flagship product of the witch, a local shaman of Kozlovka's High Street. It is advertised. Everyone has to have a side hustle. It is advertised to be able to commune with the surrounding nature and the souls of those who perished with rune symbols. You can commune with them with rune symbols, not that they perished with rune symbols. Traditionally, it is a woman's job to mark sites with rune symbols, as many did in the past. Okay, here are... Hold on. The tree has a cross and a little zigzaggy braid. All right, we have this mark, God of Thunder. Family lineage. Something with restless spirits. Or wait, peace? Forgiveness and peace. Oh, the cross. Which means fertility tied to bountiful harvest. It's often carved into tools or boundary stones. And the twin glyph. Two interwoven lines represent duality, growth and decay, renewal and remembrance. Some rural communities believe that this Slavic rune was a symbol of transition rather than an end. And oops. These beliefs are not unfounded, for there are colonies of symbiotic ergot, which something helps fertility on the surrounding land. The real brief. Thank you. Apologies for being cautious. I needed to know you were the right person for the job. I haven't been fully honest with you. This isn't just research. Someone I cared about disappeared in the early 90s. Official records are incomplete and inconsistent. Most people stopped asking. I didn't. In the 1990s, there were a string of disappearances, most notably Blank. Blank was also the victim of the disappearance. It was because of this that the Blank was scrapped. The victim's belongings were found in the Blank, which is where they presumed to have met their ends. Okay. Town ledger. Town ledger passcode required. Passcode hint. No hint available. Okay. Modern Farming Initiative was proposed by Mayor Jan Dragunov in 1991. Jan Dragunov is the current mayor of Kozlovka. He came into mayorship after he superseded his father in 1992. He is best known for proposing the Modern Farming Initiative, in which he invited Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky. Let's see. His father. Atlia Dragunov was the mayor of Kozlovka from 1945 to 1992. He is best known for establishing the Kozlovka police force and his affection for bisons. He was superseded by his son when he mysteriously vanished as part of the tragedy. The 90s disappearance. Is he the most notably? 15 people vanished from Kozlovka over the course of 2 months in the summer of 1992. Most notably, as well as one non-local. The investigation led by Jan Dragunov ran cold after a year, having only found a few items from several victims. This was the most recent tragedy the town had to endure. Got one of those symbols. 14 glasses. Tragedies, no hint available. Let's look into Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky, Russian mycologist who specialized in the study of rare fungi. He moved to Zarnava and dedicated most of his 30-year career studying symbiotic ergot. He was invited to Kozlovka as part of the Modern Farming Initiative, primarily researching the ecosystem in the forest. What have we not clicked on here? Agriculture. Also, hold on. What was the, that looked like the symbol that was on that one image. Is there something still here? Oh, agriculture. There we go. Kozlovka is known for its agricultural achievements. Their yearly yield supplies around 10% of the food in Zarnava. Their medicinal herbs are also known to be overtly potent. Even with their success, there have been pushes to industrialize their practices, most notably the modern farming initiative proposed in the 90s. Medicinal herbs. Ironically, due to Kozlovka's incredibly fertile soil, the medicinal herbs grown in the area are too potent for use and are not approved by the government. However, some locals vouch for their effectiveness, such as the local pharmacist, Dr. Mstislav Dragonov, and the witch, although she advocates more for its use in ancient pagan rituals. Okay, so that goes back to that. Dr. Dragonov is an accomplished medical doctor and the local pharmacist. For Kozlovka, he was the first to formulate a medicine using the local colony of the mushrooms. No one has been able to replicate his success. He's a vocal advocate for the use, for using Kozlovka's medicinal herbs for nationwide medical use. Wonder if people were being like kidnapped for testing or something. Okay, so we've cleared all that. Date of the Winter Festival. Hold on. Battle of the Forest. From 1941 to 1944, Kozlovka was occupied by the Germans and was a main source of food supply for the battalions occupying that region. In June 1944, a huge offensive was launched, cornering the Nazis in the forest. Dozens of lives were lost to the forest, which ended in a Soviet victory. Afterwards, Zarnava declared independence in 1991. Okay. Winter. Date of the Winter Festival. I don't know if I've... Okay, hold on. Blank was also a victim in the disappearances. Because of this, that the blank was scrapped. The victim's belongings were found... It doesn't actually say, right? Hold on. I assume it's in the forest, as everything has been in the forest thus far. We don't have access to these tragedies. Hold on, what does it say? Just passcode required. course is going to be another long, boring, frustrating course where I do over 100 hours of busy work without getting anything out of it. Oh, no. Oh, that's no good. What is the class on? So we've seen every page, and we have gotten all the question marks except for ones that require a passcode. This one has a passcode, the date of the Winter Festival. Oops, that's not supposed to be on there. What do I do? I mean, I think we already did 1991 for the other one, but there's like, it's the only date here. Oops. The 21st century teacher. Meanwhile, we are a quarter way through the 21st century, and I just had to sit through a lesson on how to make a Google Doc and Google Classroom. Oh, no. What happens if I... Something's not correct. Okay, so you can't... All right. You guys should be looking at every picture. It's gonna be a day and month, probably. When did the 1992? Hmm. Was there an, hold on, where's my email? No, there's no instructions that we're missing. We've clicked on every... Hold on. Oh, I'm glad you at least are going through it with somebody. Have you checked the attachments? I'm trying to find someone's name, I guess. But... click on the numbers to enter. Password, passcode hint. $19.91. $19.45, $19.92. Nope. So apparently the same person that leaked the Star Fox Direct. Yeah. When that was another thing that I talked about when I mentioned the whole Star Fox game movie thing, was that they also talked about the Ocarina of Time remake. So that would be cool. So you guys don't listen to me. You guys never listen to me. Never! So many times recently I'd been like, yeah, I said that. Or I was just talking about it. I did say that. We talked about the leaks a while back. It's fine. It's fine. You guys just don't care. It shows. Don't worry. I won't forget. This is more like me finding out that it's the same leaker. Uh-huh. I talked about both of them at the same time. Uh-huh. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, hold on. Oh, system code. System code is 342. By the local, followed by local area code. Would you be willing to scooch? I will. I'll try to move the things over. Three, 4, 2, and then local air. Whoops. I wonder why reload is a thing. Attachment viewer. Oops. Oh, maybe does it also... Hold on. No? All those are... It's this guy that went missing. Blank was also a victim of the disappearance. It was because of this that the... I assume it's going to be like... Okay, we can't just drag any word. Who... And surprisingly, this isn't clickable. Alright, we're going to use a hint. I don't know what it wants us to do. Ooh. I will awaken when an article is a part of the solution. Is that... Oh. Well, I know that, so hold on. Because he is in there. So do I need to... Okay, so... I wonder if... Ostrovsky was also... But how would I... How would I know that? I assume... So is that all it does? I wish it could be like, you need to... I mean, like, I know I need to find the date of the Winter Festival for this. But maybe I just don't have those articles yet. Because of this, that the blank was scrapped. Is it the Modern Farming Initiative? And I assume that it was found in the forest. Okay, so that is correct. I don't know how we were supposed to know he disappeared. Unless we were just supposed to guess by, like, whatever word would fit into here. Dig deeper. Can't believe they were so close to the town. This changes a lot of things. I need you to investigate further. By now, you must have tried to access our tragedy page. We normally don't show this to the public, but I'll make an exception. Vola Lysenko. Dear Vola, Thank you for contacting Town Hall. After considering your close relationship with the governing bodies, your request to access... V. Lysenko. Your request to access the articles. The article has been approved. Below is a one-time code to access the page. 7328. Oh gosh. 7. I don't know. 3, 2. Kozlovka tragedies. For an uneventful town, Kozlovka has had a fair share of tragedies through its history. See the list. 90s appearance. Summer Plague. In August 1990, an unusual wave of death spread across the town. Most victims had pre-existing medical conditions and were found deceased in their homes. Postmortems revealed unidentified fungal matter within their bloodstream, suspected at first to be a fast-moving contagion. The tragedy ended as suddenly as it began. I know, right? Animal killings. In 1965, a tragedy occurred when locals were reporting their pets missing. To the authorities, it was revealed that dozens of animals were found mutilated at the foot of the Drakenoak. Although the investigation was quickly resolved, the bodies were proven difficult to retrieve due to them decaying fast at a faster rate in the soil. Okay. 3 it has on this picture, it looks like. Oops. The Battle of the Forest, which we read. Festival Massacre. 1892, dozens of locals were killed during the Winter Festival. The culprit was caught murdering festival attendees in front of the Drakenoak. People love killing people in front of the Drakenoak. When cornered, the culprit slit their own throat and joined their victims at the foot of the tree. This is the earliest tragedy recorded. Winter Festival occurs every year on the 15th of December. The festival celebrated the hardship between people endured through the year. Wives would take up their husbands' tools as a sign of kinship and equal footing. The holiday is no longer celebrated since the massacre. So it's either 1892 or 1512 or 1215. Oops. Hold on. Oh. $1892. Maybe it's 1512. There we go. Did anyone ever consider burning down the tree after multiple killings? Well, it's a special tree that brings only like a special mushroom that helps fertilize the land. So I think they don't want to get rid of it. Also, hold on. For a small town, we can get rid of this. Kozlovka had its fair share of tragedies. Among them, these are the tragedies that coincide with the sudden spikes at Kozlovka's agricultural yield from earliest to latest. Coincidentally, these tragedies were all committed in the forest. Coincidentally, also hold on. Dragunov family. Kozlovka was founded by Bohdan Dragunov and Alina Dragunova. The story goes that their love guided them to this plot of land in hopes of starting as a new family. As a family. A memorial was erected to honor the family, which includes the quote, For the loss of a few, there is still many. Okay. Hold on. Back to the tragedies. Oh, from earliest. That was 1944, 1965. Wait, why do they only have 3? Oh, they coincide. Oh. Hold on. Where was that chart? 1900, 19... somewhere... Oh, so that's going to be 1944. Wait. Something right before 1900. Well... Okay, so the Festival Massacre. I think Battle of the Forest is next. Also, wait. And probably the animal killings, because that also took place in the forest. What? Also, hold on. It's 1965. There we go. This reminds me of the Scarecrow episode of Supernatural. Interesting. Redacted bypass. Your findings have been more than helpful. They're disturbing. This pattern we're uncovering, it's not random. Someone knew. Someone let it happen. You must have redacted bypass installed on your system. Like any good journalist, it's been a while since it's been prohibited by the government, so here's a refresher on how to access it. In order to enable redacted bypass, you must first have your system code. We have that. Then you will need the local area code of the city you'd like to bypass. You can find these in all addresses. Right. Okay. So 342, and then we need the number 342 451. 342 451. 342 451. Welcome to the Redacted Bypass. With this program, you can access data from articles that have been previously modified by local authorities. Insert article name to continue. Okay. I did see... Hold on. After the government's disapproval of their product, blank caused the tragedy. Blank. Because of this, blank proposed the blank to abandon any uses of the blank. I did notice that, like, it says, this article has been modified. So now... The talented mycologist went missing during his time in Kozlovka when the mycology community asked for his research in the forest. The local government refused to release it due to sensitive information. Okay. Nice stop by. We're going to go out for ice cream. Enjoy. I hope you have a good one. 90s disappearances. All right. Of their product. As the town was relatively small, there was no sheriff, and so the mayor was responsible for leading investigations. Upon appointing himself sheriff, he stated, "As long as I draw breath, I shall keep this town thriving. Know that I will do what's best for Kozlovka." Jan was infamous for being vocal about his disapproval of the use of the symbiotic ergot. After the plague, he launched the Modern Farming Initiative with the primary goal of phasing out the fungi from use. Because of this, Jan proposed the Modern Farming Initiative. Where are you? After the government's disapproval of their product, the tragedy is the summer plague. Now, hold on. Doctor? He's a mycologist. Okay. Oh, unless it's the symbiotic mushroom. No? Okay. Oops. After the government's disapproval of their product. Okay, so it's someone's name here. We have, I mean, this guy makes sense. Where is... Oh, what's Bodon doing? Bodon Dragunov was a founding member of Kozlovka. Originally a carpenter, his career shifted to farming after having their first child, who was born sickly. He was famous for being a terrible farmer, nevertheless persevered. He was always devout to his wife and has famously said to have borrowed her strength in times of need. Incredibly spiritual and set up the Winter Festival as her way of celebrating her husband's crops. The festival attracted dozens of people whose families make up Kozlovka today. She was always devout to her husband, and she was known in the community to set everything aside for the sake of her family. Is she the witch or something? Dr. Casimir. Wasn't there another, this guy? What are you doing? Medical doctor. Ah, formulate medicine. Okay, hold on. Is it you? There we go. Wrong doctor I had. Family ties. Mstislav is a good man, but I knew his ambition would get to him. To think he risked innocent lives. I may have found something that is of use. What's inside is sensitive. Handle it accordingly. I'll continue digging around for more material. To whom it may concern. As you know, it has been 3 months since our mayor went missing. He was dear to our hearts. But alas, we must come together and continue running the town. The control of the Kozlovka police force and its public database will be transferred to his son, Jan, as he will be taking the reins as mayor of the town. With that, the passcode to the town ledger has been changed. It is now the heading code of the town hall. Thank you for everyone for your patience. Not what I wanted to find. Town hall. The heading code. It's 4 numbers. 4516. No, okay. Heading code. What does it even mean? What is a heading code? All right, hold on. Blank's true name is Blank. They were responsible for the tragedy Blank. They were frequently returned to the site of the tragedy to carve the rune Blank onto the Blank. Okay, so... All right. The heading code. Heading code. N. Hold on. NW7. Is that supposed to be like Northeast. It's like a 45-degree angle. So west would be 180. Right? And then, or wait a minute. No. 0. East is 90. So if we're looking for northwest, I mean, it looks like it's just adding. So 180 is west. Northwest is... Oh, wait. No. Am I right? No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm thinking... South is... South is... 180. So... 270. Now... Does it add the... Hold on. 270 and then 7. No? Did I not do that right? Wait. Wait. No. No. It should be... So that's east. South. West. Plus 45. 315. 315. 7. No? North is 0. East is 90. So, northeast, southwest. East, southwest. So that should be 390s. That's 270. But every... To make it northwest... You would need to go up 45. No? That's 315. Or wait. Wait. I'm looking at that. Hold on. Where is... Oh, it's northwest 6. Right. I just realized I was not looking at the right document. We got there. All right. The town ledger. Alright, we have you already. Lilia. Oh! Lilia Dragunov is the adoptive elder sister of Atlia and Mstislav Dragunov. Although she acted more as a caregiver to the two boys rather than a sibling, not much is known about her besides report of her eccentric personality. In 1965, the Dragunov family announced that she had run away, though no investigation was held. We have Vola. It's the mother of Dragunov. She was a proud mother and adamantly supported Jan's mayorship after her husband's disappearance. Although she no longer uses their last name, she still has close connections with their family. Okay, so... Lilia goes here. We need witch. The witch's true name is Lilia Dragunova. They were responsible for the tragedy. (1963) is when this photo was taken. Although she acted more as a caregiver to the two boys rather than a sibling, not much is known about her besides the reports of her eccentric personality. Oh! Her brother, Mstislav, pursued medicine after being inspired by her childhood stories of being sickly, one which damaged her eye, although it was more of a morbid fascination of her condition than a drive to help her. They were responsible for the tragedy something. They frequently returned to the site of the tragedy to carve the rune blank onto the tree. Now, hold on. There was... I wonder... 1892. When was she? No. Okay. 1960. Wait. She went missing in 1965. Or had run away. So... August 1990, 1965, animal killings? As for... the Draken Oak... And it looks like... I wonder if it's that cross symbol? Nope. Okay. No images. No. Okay, so that's something. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. I put the thing on the wrong thing. Hey, that's where I went wrong. Drakenoak. I want to see what that symbol is. Also, we have to run ads here in a second. Hidden sister. To think that the witch was their sister all along, and to think they had a sister to begin with. It's almost unbelievable. I found this document hidden in the archives. It felt like it was meant to be buried, like it wasn't meant to be found. I hope it helps your investigation. Hold on. So she was carving the symbol of forgiveness and peace. All right. Year 1943, research notes 144, transcription. Tree looks to be centuries old. It can be confirmed there are runes on the tree. However, it isn't in chalk like the pictogram suggests. Seems to be carved with some carpenter tool. Remind soldiers not to trample over the area and careful for the delicate fungi. They are hard to spot, but they are there. Update. Found a letter written a few days after the incident. We'll attach it along with these notes. Well, how do we see that? Blank is responsible for the tragedy of blank. They are also responsible for the 2 blank on the blank. The rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy blank. Ooh. Battle of the Forest. German documents show that the occupation was not a simple invasion, but to also investigate an event that happened in the late 1800s. These documents were given to the local police force. (1800s) Festival Massacre? There was a disturbing rumor that the killer carved the runes into the Drakenoak as a part of festival traditions, although not much evidence suggests this. It was speculated to be the reason why the festival is no longer celebrated. Okay. We have to run ads, so let's go ahead, stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc. We'll continue here very shortly. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand. Stretch. Hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back, everybody. All right. Let's see.
Jet, a whisper lost in the wind. Your
I'm
mic
no longer
is
muted.
muted.
All right. Blank is responsible for the tragedy blank. They were also responsible for the 2 blank on the blank. Nah, you're good. They were also responsible for the 2 blank on the blank. The 2 blank... The rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy. I'm going to assume that last one is the Battle of the Forest. If that was partially the reason why they were there. Disturbing rumor that the killer carved the runes into the Draken Oak as part of festival traditions, although not much evidence suggests this. It was speculated to be the reason for why the celebration it stopped. Okay. Hold on. Double checking. They're also investigating an event that happened in the late 1800s. These documents were given to the local police force. Right, okay. Did we read this one? Witnesses mentioned that they saw a red glowing dot darting around the area when the mutilation supposedly took place. This sparked a short-lived legend of an angry spirit in the forest. The police stated that this was a baseless rumor. Is it the witch? But was she... 1965. Okay, no, that could check out. Okay, hold on. Well, oh, right, we figured that out already. Okay, so... For the 2... disappearances? On the... Or wait, maybe it's... Oh no, for the 2... Okay. I think... Blah, 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 blah. Where's... Slavic runic symbols on the Draken Oak? Alright, where's the witch? Now, the thing we need to figure out is... Actually, I don't know if this makes sense timeline-wise. The witch is also responsible for the tragedies what? I guess maybe... There are 5 tragedies. 90s disappearance, summer plague, animal killings, battle of the forest, festival massacre. Rumors of the tragedy. Maybe I have that in the wrong order. We know she's responsible for the animal killings. Festival massacre. Timeline-wise, it doesn't make sense. She would be she wasn't even born, probably. It's like 18 something, and she's alive in the 90s, 1990s. So, hold on. Summer plague. The victims of the summer plague were Dr. Mstislav Dragunov, who regularly complained that standard medicine would not help people with such long-standing medical conditions. After a swift investigation, the police said there was no correlation. Oh, the victims were frequent patrons of Dragunov. I think I read that wrong. Okay. Okay, wait. So, hold on. Summer plague. Mstislav. Wait, maybe that's not working. Okay, hold on. Mstislav, did I look up? I think I did. One thing that would help is like in root trees, like I need like a board with everybody on it. He was... Blank is responsible for the tragedy of blank. They are also responsible for the two... I still think that's runic symbols, because there are two runic symbols on the tree. The rumors of the tragedy spread through Europe and led to another tragedy. The Battle of the Forest was in 1944. Festival massacre. Okay, festival massacre. I think we need to figure out who is responsible for the festival massacre. I think that's what we need to do. Oh, they did. They slit their own throat. So Vola, she was a proud mother, adamantly supported Jan's mayorship after her husband's disappearance. He disappeared in the 90s. Where is... He was a carpenter. I wonder if... Festival Massacre. 1892, dozens of locals were killed during the Winter Festival. Come on. All right. Is it Alina? Aha! Alina Dragonova is responsible for the tragedy Festival Massacre. They are also responsible for the 2 Slavic rune symbols on the Draken Oak. The rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy, Battle of the Forest. So witchery runs in the family. Conspiracy. This must have been the beginning of it all. I've heard of the legend before, but always thought it was an old wives' tale to scare me when I was a child. I think we're uncovering a much deeper conspiracy than we thought. Surely someone must have known about all of this. How did these tragedies go unnoticed, unconnected? Blank intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted Blank from the family after the tragedy of Blank and covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy of Blank. Oh, boy. Who founded the police? They ousted Lilia from the family? And covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy Blank. Surely someone must have known about all this. How did the tragedies go unnoticed? Oh, wait. Vola Lysenko. Vola Dragonova? She no longer uses their last name? What are the chances? Where was the... Okay. Somebody intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted somebody from the family after the tragedy and covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy Blank. Ousted, the only person that's been gone from the family is Lilia. And they didn't... there was no investigation in 1965. In 1965... he was still around. I am going to say the animal killings and covered up mistakes made by... Hold on. They ousted Lilia from the family after the tragedy animal killings and covered up mistakes made by blank after the tragedy blank. Where's the tragedies article? All right. Covered up mistakes made by somebody after the tragedy. The police said there was no correlation. Summer plague. Mrs. Slav. There we go. Attila. Dragunov intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted Lilia from the family after the animal killings and covered up mistakes made by Mrs. Slav after the summer plague. You've done enough. I don't think this is a good direction to pursue. You've already done more than enough for the investigation, and your notes have been very helpful, but for now I'm asking you to stop looking into this. Please leave it be. You must have been incredibly close to blank. After all, your real name is blank, isn't it? Oh. We're sending this to them. You must have been really close to Lilia. Jan. There we go. You must have been incredibly close to Attila. After all, your real name is that. We figured that out last time. Wrong assumptions. Attila was my husband. He was everything to me. I loved him, and I never imagined he would be involved in whatever this is. I hired you because I wanted to know what happened to him, not to learn he might have had a part in it. I don't know everything he did, but he was always a private man. Please don't assume the worst without proof. But it said you... What? There's more play. There's a reason why there are so many tragedies. Everything traces back to one place, and the roots lead back to... The Drakenoak? Literally the roots? The tree is the center of all of it, and your husband is a part of it. Finish what we started. We've come too far to stop now. I suppose we have to see this through. I went through his office. I hate doing it. It feels wrong, but something caught my eye. I don't know why he had this or what it means. Maybe you'll understand better than I do. I'm sorry, Jan, but it is impossible. The land is too reliant on the symbiotic ergot. Without it, we just can't. Maybe decades later, something could change, but the damage is too dire. Your proposal will fail. And there's something else. I think I'm being watched. I might know who's behind the recent incidents, but I might need to be certain before I say more. I'll explain in person. July 21st, 1992. Blank sent a letter to blank of how the blank will fail. They also knew who was involved in the blank. Okay, they sent a letter to Jan. On how the proposal, the modern... I wonder if what's happening is like the tree needs like a sacrifice or blood or something to to make the mushrooms, which feeds everything else. So maybe it's sort of like a, I don't know, like Jan's like, oh, we'll get this to work or whatever. But then it's like they're figuring out, no, it needs some kind of blood or sacrifice or something. That's why like the animals were killed. I don't know. It seems like everything is happening at the tree because people need to die in order to, like, keep the tree alive and the mushrooms growing and stuff, maybe. I don't know. 1992. I wonder if this is Ostrovsky because he was a part of the initiative. They also knew who was involved in the animal killings? In the summer plague? In the 90s disappearances. Ah. Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky sent a letter to Jan on how the Modern Family Initiative will fail. They also knew who was involved in the 90s disappearances. No subject. These are the last of what I could find. They know I've been looking into this. If something happens to me, please find... Attachments. Evidence letter. Refer to Research Notes 144 for details. My dearest daughter... Do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi, and you will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers. With all the love I can still give your father. 1892. She disappeared. Oh. 1892... was the massacre. Do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi, and you will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers. Your father. So this was sent. Hold on. Is everything all right? Are you there? But hold on. We need to keep reading this. Dear brother, this is 1965. I read her father's letter. Think about it. If the land feeds on what it is given, that maybe it doesn't have to end in ruin. Maybe this is how we survive. It's no wonder she never seemed to age. All this time, I need to test it. A few small trials, just to see. The thought alone has kept me awake for days. I know how it sounds, but this could change everything. Imagine what we could do for the next 50 years. Dear brother, time is running out. I think I'll have to start soon. Jan invited some expert after your clumsy mistakes, but I think I can handle them. Perhaps your trials were not failures. You said they passed in their sleep. It might be the best solution to make it as painless as possible. It's the best we can do for what we're asking for them. For the loss of a few, there is still many. I wonder if the symbol of a bison is there like something occult? Yeah. Volha. Are you there? Town Hall. Contract terminated. Hello. I'd like to apologize for Vola's actions of late. Unfortunately, we've decided to terminate your contract. Please cease all prior investigations and send your invoice to Town Hall. Your services will be paid in full. Bye. Who is this? Oh. No name. Jan? Is that you? That was a good guess, or perhaps you're simply more perceptive than I gave you credit for. Tell me, what's driving you now? Curiosity, guilt, or the need to be right, no matter the cost? You're probably the only one to understand. Too much blood has spilled in... There we go. Kozlovka? Blank and I didn't know what we were uncovering, but now we do. And the world deserves to know. Stubborn as a rock. You are naive to think that simply telling everyone is going to solve anything. Truth doesn't heal, it spreads, it divides, it consumes. Fine, I'll let you continue your investigation. You already have everything you need. Perhaps you'll understand the position I've been forced into. Start from the beginning. Okay. The letter was written by... okay, hold on. The brothers. This is it. I think the family tree is... Hold on. Dr. Mstislav Dragunov. What did all of them say? The time's running out. I think I have to start soon. Jan invited some expert after your clumsy mistakes. But I think I can handle them. Perhaps your trials were not failures. You said they pass in their sleep. It might be the best solution to make it as painless as possible. It's the best we can do for what we're asking of them. For the loss of few, there's so many. Well, which letter? Because they're... Maybe they're all written by... It looks like... If I were to guess... These are going to Dr. Dragunov. I think they are written by Attila. Suggests that the tragedy blank was a ritual to cultivate more blank in order to treat Lilia's illness. Since you made the connection to, in the Scarecrow episode of Supernatural, there's a pagan god connected to a special first tree. Every year, several couples are sacrificed to the god to keep the land fertile and producing bountiful harvests. Ah, you see, yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm sort of guessing. The letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy. The 90s disappearances? That the tragedy blank. Where is it? Summer plague. They were trying to cultivate more... Well, is it medicinal herbs or is it mushies? Okay, maybe it's not... Oh, or maybe... Well, actually, I don't know. 90s... Where's the tragedies? Animal killings? No. It suggests... Hold on, let's look at these. Well, they're talking about the trials, which are the summer plague. So 1965. Hold on. 1965. Animal killings. Medicinal herbs. Who? I thought Lilia was ill. No? Or... Their first child was born sickly. The letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy. These are the last what I could find. They know I've been looking into this. Oh, maybe... Wait, is this the letter you're... Okay, hold on. There are 3 letters. Why did they... they should have been more specific. The letter was from her father, would have been... It suggests the tragedy, the festival massacre was a ritual to cultivate more medicinal herbs. Okay, hold on. Were any of these... Okay, so there's something else not correct. Oh, maybe not medicinal herbs. Going back, maybe it's mushies. Okay. My dearest daughter, do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi, and you will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers with all of your father, which again is... It suggests that the tragedy festival... The tragedy was a ritual to cultivate more... in order to treat Lilia's illness. The letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy blank. Do not sacrifice. There was another... There's another mention of 144, wasn't there? Research notes. Tree looks centuries old. It can be confirmed there are ruins in the tree. Soldiers not to trample over the area and be careful. Hold on. We're like almost there. Yes. Is it Battle of the Forest? It is. Okay. Something. Okay. All right, we have that. Lilia. All right. Oh, okay. Not. Is she not? Okay, actually, wait. I should know that wasn't it. Jan? No. Oh. Bodon? Oh! Right. That makes sense. That was on me. If the lady who did the massacre was her mom, yes, then Bodon is her father. That's dumb. I don't know why I thought it was not that. Continue. Attempting the ritual, blank caused a tragedy blank. It failed to achieve results. When they were caught, blank took the letter and sent it to blank. In their excitement, blank caused the tragedy. So, okay, maybe now we're on letter 2. Attempting the ritual. $1965. Animal killings were 1965. Okay. Attempting the ritual, they caused the animal killings. When they were caught, someone took the letter and sent it to blank. In their excitement, dear brother, I read her father's letter. Think about it. If the land feeds on what it is given, then maybe it doesn't have to end in ruin. Maybe this is how we survive. It's no wonder she never seemed to age. All this time, I need to test it. Few small trials just to see. The thought alone has kept me awake for days. I know how it sounds, but this could change everything. When were the summer plague? 1990. This is 1965. Hold on. 90s. 1990s, the summer plague. 1965 are the animal killings. 1944. 1892. Attempting the ritual. Blank caused the tragedy of the animal killings. It failed to achieve results. Lilia did the animal killings. But maybe that's not right. When they were caught, so that doesn't sound right. Blank took the letter and sent it to blank. In their excitement. Oh. They found, like, the first letter is what they're talking about. He was the one in charge of... And he caused the tragedy, the summer plague. When they were caught, blank took the letter and sent it to blank. Jan sent it to... I'm ready to move along. Okay. Not Jan. Attempting the ritual, Lilia Dragonova caused a tragedy and animal killings. It failed to achieve results. When they were caught, Attila Dragunov took the letter and sent it to Mrs. Slav. In their excitement, Mrs. Slav caused the tragedy summer plague. You're almost there. Continue. After the incident, you invited Blank to research the symbiotic ergot. While research was underway, Blank started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy. Blank sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you, but Blank intercepted the message and had them killed. This has alerted you of the crime. After the incident of the summer plague, you invited Blank to research the symbiotic, because he's a mycologist. While research was underway, somebody started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy. Because the summer plague was August 1990, so I'm going to say 90s disappearances. Blank sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you, but so-and-so intercepted the message and had them killed. Because he was killed. Maybe... Oh. All right, we have you in there. Not Jan. While research was underway, hold on, 90s, okay. Bodun. Okay, so there's only... Doctor sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you. But... while research was underway... Let's look at this again. He's on the list. No. 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 While research was underway. Oh. You're not there. Casimir is here. The only people named... The only Dragonov on this is Attila. So while research was underway, Blank started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy of the 90s disappearance. Maybe, well, no, it does say... Somebody sent something was wrong and tried to warn you, but... Maybe... Is it... Did the doctor figure it out? No? No, because he was also missing. Well, the only people, again, that are apparently on this one page are Attila and Jan. And then, or I'm sorry, Attila and Casimir. While research was underway, somebody started the I think because he started the last ritual. Till it... Oh, and then let's swap these. I feel like something's just... It says he's not on here, but... After the incident, you invited Mushroom Doctor to research the symbiotic ergot. While research was underway, somebody started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy. Dr. Casimir Ostrovsky that's not there. That's not there. You just see Battle of the Forest, Animal Killing, Summer Plague, 90s Disappearance. Okay, that has to be the one there. Jan is not mentioned. Who... I have no clue. while research was underway, Attila Did I not do this? After the incident, Kazimir Ostrovsky to research the symbiotic ergot. While research was underway, Attila Dragunov started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy 90's disappearance. Dr. Casimir sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you, etc., etc. Okay. Well done. I'm assuming you already figured out what happened next. There isn't enough evidence, but I can make a calculated guess. You killed blank. He was the last victim of the 90's disappearances. There isn't enough evidence, but I can make a calculated guess. You killed Attila. He was the last victim. My father. He may have been my father, but by the end, he wasn't the man I knew. When I learned what he'd done, what he intended to continue, I had to end it. It was foolish because in the end, the burden fell on me, the irony of it all. Some truths rot everything they touch. Do you understand why the past had to stay buried? Blank is too reliant on the blank. The town was built on death, on rituals disguised as tragedies. It's been feeding on that ever since. Kozlovka? Kozlovka is too reliant on the symbiotic ergot. Do what you must. Casimir only confirmed what I was too scared to admit myself. The town is built on blood, and to an extent, the country of Zarnava. If we stop the process, people will starve, but what's a measly few to sacrifice only every 50 years? It was a curse inherited by my family, but I've grown tired of the charades. I think in my heart, I wanted someone to know. I won't stop you from doing what you think is right. I only wish my mother wouldn't need to know. Publish the article, delete the evidence, or burn the tree. That's very funny. We'll publish the article. As much as I want to burn the tree. Detention notice, unauthorized disclosure. Zarnava Internal Security has flagged you for unauthorized disclosure of classified material. Your residence is under surveillance. Agents will arrive within 2 hours to take you into custody. Processing will occur. No, 1 phone call will be permitted. Unbelievable. So I should have burned the tree down. Is what I'm learning. I should always choose fire. Oh, it's a Godot game. Thank you for playing. Hold on. Okay, we get to see what happens. And more people die because you left the cursed tree. Yeah, but I figured, well, if I... if I just burned it down, there's a chance that, like, they intercept or something or whatever, and then nobody knows the truth of what happened, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm curious what happens if we don't publish the article. Also, the subject line, very misleading. I did what I must, which was published the article, and they're like, arrested. Delete the evidence. Are you there? Things are quiet. The fields are green again. The harvest looks like it'll be strong this year. My son hasn't said much, but he brushed it all off as a misunderstanding. Guess some things don't change, but I can't help but feel like there's something wrong. I know you've not replied to my previous emails, but please give me a sign. So in that one, Kozlovka thrives. Then what happens? This was really neat. I wish they had a family tree set up on the wiki thing. I understand that's not like Wikipedia or whatever. It doesn't have or this type of setup doesn't have like family trees, but they could have just like included one. All right. And it felt like, I don't know, they were so vague on some things, like that. Sometimes it's just like, there's so many tragedies. We're talking about every tragedy multiple times. I kind of wish that was sort of set up a bit different. All right, what happens if we burn the tree? Ooh, fancy letter. Thank you for doing what I spent my whole life wishing I could, but every time I tried, I thought of what dying would mean, and I faltered. I was too scared, but now I've lived a much longer life than I needed. If Kozlovka survives, I pray it remembers you more kindly than it will remember me, Lilia. That kind of makes sense. I wondered if this was going to come up, but it really didn't, though kind of does in this letter, is she carved on the tree the forgiveness rune at some point. And so it kind of makes sense that she probably killed somebody or whatever, let it happen, but was like sort of asking for forgiveness in a way. She felt some guilt for it. Anyway, that was very neat. I did like that. That was a nice experience, a nice short experience. That was very cool. I like.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oop.
Last month, we released the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I forgot to put that away. But anyway, friends, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. We got all the achievements. All of the notifications just came through. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Earlier, thank you for the subs. Bear, Anonymous, Gigi, and Gigi, thank you for the 100 bits earlier as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. That is it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow. We should have received a code for a game that's just coming out, so I'm looking forward to that. But that is it for us today. I hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.